Well, just over a week ago, people on Andros were battling forest fires. Now, fires are threatening the communities of Marsh Harbor and Spring City, Abaco, causing some of the island's main roads to close. Today in the House of Assembly, Member of Parliament for Central and South Abaco, John Pinder, gave an update on the threat those fires pose.
There are health concerns because it's extensive smoke and it's very thick smoke spreading across Spring City. Some of them are trying to relocate temporarily, but I believe the efforts of the fire department and the local residents in stopping them will be fruitful, and I'm keeping a close eye on it. It's endangering the homes, so it's definitely a concern.
Mr. Pinder says he's calling on companies in Abaco to help isolate the fires until they subside.
I was on the ground yesterday afternoon in Spring City. The fires are rather close and endangering the houses in Spring City. The fire before that was near the old government clinic, which, from my understanding, they have somebody in custody for setting that one. The Spring City fire is under investigation. The Marsh Harbor Fire Department, as well as the residents, are doing their best to keep it off the homes. We're praying for some rain. I have spoken to a couple of the companies in Abaco with the D8 tractors to see if we could put a 40-foot fire break around Spring City in itself. But we're on the ground doing our best to fight those fires and stop them from burning down these houses.
In the meantime, the Marsh Harbor Fire Department continues in their efforts to contain and quell the fires. Prime Minister Philip Davis gave closing remarks to the Healing Inc. Summit on Tuesday. The summit featured a range of speakers, including scientists, investors, and healthcare providers, who shared insight on cutting-edge medical breakthroughs. The speakers touched on healthy lifestyles, gene therapies, and STEM programs for young people. Prime Minister Davis says that the Bahamas is deeply committed to fostering an environment that promotes innovative medical research.
This gathering of minds is a testament to the transformative power of the healthcare innovation and the collective endeavor to advance human health and longevity. Here in the Bahamas, where we face our share of systemic and cultural healthcare-related challenges, especially when it comes to preventable diseases, we are deeply committed to fostering an environment that supports cutting-edge research and the embracing of health, self-efficacy, analytics, and life design. Our very lives and livelihoods may rely on our ability to drive change within our healthcare sector.
Congratulating the founders and organizers of the summit for their dedication to the medical industry, Prime Minister Davis says that the summit is right on time as it aligns with the country's national vision.
In the Bahamas, we are keenly focused on integrating advanced longevity, therapeutic applications, and epigenetics into our healthcare framework. These efforts are supported by our new laws that facilitate patient-sponsored research and the implementation of stem cell and gene therapies, ensuring that we remain at the cutting edge of healthcare innovation. These symposiums we have planned, such as those on enhancing human performance and cardiovascular regenerative health, underscore our commitment to not only extending life, but enhancing its quality.
The Heal Inc. Summit was held at the Atlantis Resort from April 28th to the 30th. Well, Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Michael Darville, says that new ambulances are on the way as the country faces a shortage of those emergency medical vehicles. Dr. Darville attributes the lack of ambulances due
Coming out of the pandemic, it was very difficult to procure ambulances because every country around the world hoarded the ambulances. Now the story is different. I'm pleased to report through our IDB loan facility, we have finished the procurement process for 14 ambulances coming into the country. I'm excited about it because it will launch our ambulance program and our ENT program in the Family Islands. But as we speak, the PHA is now looking at their inventory, getting them repaired, and trying to keep as many of them on the road as we possibly can.
Now, Dr. Dovell says although he can't give the exact number of ambulances, they will be mainly for the Family Islands and Grand Bahama. He says the ministry's mission is to improve emergency services throughout the country.
The residents in the Family Island can rest assured that the days will soon be over where their loved one is thrown behind a truck and actually taken to the clinic or the airport for airlift. We are going to improve medical emergency services throughout the Family Islands and improve the clinical outcome of our patients.
Dovell says the ministry's focus at this time is maintaining the ability to provide emergency medical transportation at an acceptable standard. Well, if you're traveling in the south of New Providence for the rest of the work week between the hours of 9:30 a.m. and 3:30 p.m., there will be roadworks beginning at the junction of Faith Avenue and Carmichael Road. Now, these roadworks will continue, as I said, until Friday, May 3rd. The authorities say during this time, traffic flow will be limited to one lane. Motorists are asked to exercise caution while traveling in the area, or better yet, avoid the area if you can. And we end tonight with something that will warm your heart. Our Governor General, Dame Cynthia Pratt, received her insignia, making her Dame Commander of the Order of St. Michael and St. George, that is the DCMG. She got it from King Charles. And here she is, definitely looking elegant, along with her aide-de-camp, Superintendent Andrew Sweeting. And that's News Tonight. On behalf of the JCN team, I'm Julian Reed. Be safe and be well.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.